Well, we had a really good Quaker State Chevrolet. We had to pass a ton of cars and came up a little short, but the team did an awesome job. Kenny Francis and Keith called a great race, prepared an awesome car, and my pit crew is really, really good. We just had a couple mistakes, 2 different stops, and we couldn't get, enough track position, and we had to fight for a long time, but we had a great car.
Well, I knew where I was getting progressively tired, but no, I didn't know, what was going on, but, it was just that last run, it's a shame we had such good speed at the beginning of the run, but I had to back it off to try to save fuel. And had I known how much fuel I had left, maybe I would have run with the 2. But I just couldn't risk it. And then at the end, that one spot's not worth not finishing. So I had to back it down, make sure I could make it on fuel first and get a finish. After 2 straight DNFs, our FedEx team needed a good finish, so we got it.
That was pretty loose. I wasn't having a whole lot of fun at last.
Maybe not fun, right?
Yeah, that last 30 laps was not fun, but. Good night. We were fast and good all weekend. Great, just a good weekend for us. Would have loved to have had a little bit better shot at it at the end. We had a good race car with the run before last. It's really fast, but for whatever reason got real loose at the end, getting in the corner. So just proud of the team. Want to thank Diamond Mountain Dew National Guard Sprint, and just hope we can keep it up. We're real proud of how we're doing so far, and like to win another race.
Were there changes made on that last stop that made it different?
No, we just it seemed like it happened to a couple guys. Jimmy had a real loose set of tires that run. The 18, I think, had a little issue with a set of tires or something. So it was just hard to tell. I think the 24 had a set too. So it was, the track changed a lot. The track's real rough and you slide all over the place. It was really fun, but just just ready to win. I really had fun winning the other week, so I'm ready to get back to victory lane.
It's only been 2 weeks, dude, so you have a little time.
I know. Well, I ain't going to be as patient this time.
Well, the very last run, it did, but we were still actually able to hold on to the guys we were around. I think 2 tires were better for us than 4. When we took 4 prior to that, we just need to make a little bit bigger adjustment. The car got really loose getting in the corner, and it was pretty tough to hang on to it at that point. But, the track cooled down, and it seemed like everybody got a little bit looser, especially getting in the corner. But we fought our way through. It was a pretty flawless night for our Drive In Hunger Chevrolet, and I was pretty excited that we came home with a 5th place finish, and battling up front like we did.
Now the races are starting to wind down. You look at the next 3 tracks. You've won 13 races. Do you feel like this is starting to swing into a typical Jeff Gordon type performance where you can reel off some wins, knowing Keselowski scored another one here tonight?
Yeah, we just got to keep going to the racetrack and putting the effort out that we've been putting out. This team's been awesome. The cars have definitely shown that, and lately we've been getting the results. So you can definitely build some momentum on that. And, we've got some great tracks that are coming. To get a top 5 here at Kentucky, this is definitely one of my worst racetracks, I feel like. And to come home in the top 5 tells you just how strong our cars are and our team is and what we're capable of doing. So, Daytona's going to be its own beast, but from that point on, I think that we've got the opportunity to not only continue to put top 5s together, but also get some wins.
I'm definitely frustrated how it played out. We had UPS here. We wanted to have a really good run for them. I really wanted to beat Denny, considering the implications there for delivery companies. And, we had a pretty good car at the end. Bob called me onto pit road. He knew we should have pitted that last time, but I was already so far around the cone, I just didn't feel right cutting across traffic and slamming the splitter down and trying to make it to pit road. So we were put in a box, and we hoped there'd be a caution. There wasn't, but it's just time for us to get it in gear. We got to go. I'm real frustrated. Bob's real frustrated. I know we can do this, though. We ran as well as any Ford out here tonight, and at the end, I think with some fuel, we'd had a chance to win it. So got to say hi to the Morris family and to the Killian family. They both suffered losses this week, and there's folks watching this race from a better place, and it's still a bad day at the racetracks, better than a good day with a real job. But we need to get this in gear. We need to go.
I know you guys were talking. What kinds of things have you said? How do you get yourselves back on the same page?
We have to stick together as a team, and that's what Bob and I talked about last week. I hear it all. I hear everything. Oh, he's focused on the booth. He's tore up over Tony's deal last year. He needs a new crew chief. All these things. None of that's true. We're having some bad luck, and we're having some bad communication here, and we can do this together. So we could divide right now, or we could come together. I got the best crew chief in the business. He proved it at the end of the year last year. We got beat on a crazy call by Darian and those guys, but we just need to keep going and get this forward in victory lane for Fast and all the people that support us.